it's The Illusion, reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. I'm in the living room, heading out to the car. My bro had a rental car sitting around his house. He wasn't using it, so he's like, take the car, go crazy for a couple days. So it's midnight. We're gonna go on a drive in Los Angeles. I got my skateboard, I got my tunes, I got my camera, and we're gonna go see what's going on out in the city of Los Angeles. So giddy up. Oh, look what we have here. A violation of my constitutional rights to cruise around freely. A DUI checkpoint. Oh, sober guy has to deal with this. So lame. We got to put up with nonsense like this. All right.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, man.
You have your license on you?
Yep.
Anything to drink tonight, sir?
Nope.
Follow my finger. Don't move your head, okay? With your eyes.
If I haven't been drinking, I'm sober.
Just follow my finger with your eyes.
All right.
You didn't even follow my finger.
I'm not drinking, I mean...
But you're not even following my finger.
I mean, this is unconstitutional. Yeah, I understand it, but I haven't been drinking.
Are you refusing to do it, or...?
This is ridiculous. Do you smell alcohol on me?
I know,
but I'm just going to and fro, so... I mean,
doesn't matter.
I haven't been drinking.
If you want, I could pull you out and do the whole FSCs. You just follow my finger.
All right. You're saying that I'm drunk, but I'm not.
I didn't.
So.
What did I say?
I know you're making me do something I don't really feel I need to do, but I'll do it. Let's do it.
Okay. How hard was that?
It was ridiculous is what this is.
It's ridiculous?
I think so.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an American citizen.
So am I.
I have a constitution to freely go about my business.
You can.
I thank you. Well, I'm in downtown LA. Got my trusty skateboard, doing a little bit of rolling around after going through that DUI checkpoint. You know, it's one of those, you never wonder whether you should really push the envelope with those guys or not. And I really, 10 years ago, I was all for DUI checkpoints, and that was when I was a drunk driver even. Like, I got it, it made sense. But now I see that it was a slow creep, what they were doing. I'm not into like checkpoints of any kind. You know, I kind of did a little bit of non-compliance with the guy, but at the end of the thing is though it wasn't my car, so I couldn't really push the envelope, and I know how that all would have gone down anyhow. They would have charged me with like impeding a police whatever it is. You know, they would have just drummed up some ridiculous charges. So I gave them a little bit. I let them know I wasn't a slave. I mentioned the Constitution. I let them know it was ridiculous. I let them know I'm an American and I have the right to freely go where I want to go. Because, you know, ultimately, I know the minute he shines the light on it, in my eyes, that he knows I'm sober, the way my eyes dilate. And because I have my window down, if I was drinking, he would smell it immediately. So that little thing about following the fingers, total nonsense. So, you know, I jacked him up twice on that one and did a little bit of, hey, I'm not playing your game, but whatever. Here we are, downtown LA. I never come down here. Lot of cool stuff to skate, man. Surprise, I don't know, it's just trippy. I never ever come down here, but I'm gonna go roll around for a bit. Downtown LA is such a trip at night, man. You feel like you're intruding like in people's like bedroom, man. Like everywhere you go there's just people sleeping. It's kind of weird. Yeah, and there's enough security to shut down any sort of like skating, any good spots. But you know, got to come down to the center of the city I live in every now and then and see what's going on. This is all brand new, by the way. This whole like park complex next to City Hall here. brand new. Looks pretty snazzy. Got kicked out of there in about 30 seconds. But anyway, man, I'm gonna let the homeless sleep and I'm gonna keep moving. Los Angeles is a city I just don't understand. I don't really get what's going on here. I've lived here most of my life. It confuses me, but I do understand donuts. This is Winchell's Donuts. It's open. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's not Dunkin' Donuts, but it's pretty darn good. So I do understand donuts. So I'm gonna get myself some donuts. All right, for you guys who aren't hip to what's going on with the government's attack upon our freedoms, I'm here where Micheal Hastings, the journalist, was assassinated about 2 weeks ago. Right here, he was assassinated. Apparently, if you don't know who Micheal Hastings is, you need to go do some research on yourself, but I'll give you a little bit of synopsis. Right here, he was driving a top-of-the-line, brand new Mercedes, and it exploded and shot the engine block like 30 yards up the street somewhere, man. And it turns out Micheal Hastings was a huge reporter that was going after the government for their wrongdoings, and apparently had a giant article coming out about the CIA and what they were up to. And this is right on the tail of what was going on with Snowden and his whistleblowing. This dude's an American hero, man. If you don't know who Micheal Hastings is, you probably should find out if you even have any care about what's going on in our country. This dude's dead, and he was assassinated. And I suggest you, the American public, investigate it for yourselves, because we're in big trouble in this country, man. If they're assassinating dudes on the streets of the city I live in, man, kind of mind-blowing, dude. It really is that at least they're honoring them with flags and whatnot. Gnarly. This was not an accident, is what the sign says. Radical. On a lighter note, that building right there, that's 9000 Sunset. About 2 years ago, roughly, I had my first meeting of success with The Illusion. That's when Brad Wyman, the producer, called me in to have a meeting about possibly doing a TV show on the internet. An internet TV show. I don't know what it was. But he was an Academy Award winning producer, I believe. And he found me, called me in, and we had 2 meetings there. And I don't know whatever happened to it, but that's where it went down, way at the top of that building. That was a cool moment. So, interesting. All right, I was cruising down Sunset Boulevard, and I passed this park here at the corner of Whittier and Sunset, and I remembered this is the park where I got dumped by this girl that I was extremely in love with. Needless to say, it didn't work out. Oh well. That's my sweet ride for the next couple days, a Chevy Malibu. I'm over here in the valley, Topanga Canyon Boulevard, man. I'm about to take the canyons home to Malibu. We're gonna take this Chevy Malibu and we're gonna put it through the paces, baby. See what it's got, see how it goes, see if it can handle those corners gracefully. Made it home safely. It's quite a feat because that car's quite a hunk of junk. Doesn't take corners well at all. The speedometer says it does 140. I didn't feel safe going above 80 in that car. Chevy Malibu gets a thumbs down from The Illusion. Well, anyway, that was a trip into the city of Los Angeles. I hope you enjoyed my journey out there. We had a little cop interaction. Hey, we need to really get busy about what's going on with our Constitution. The government's declared war on us, the free press, the Constitution, your civil liberties. Use it or lose it, people. And, yeah, Los Angeles.